Manchester United fans, listen, this one is going to sting. And I know some of you might not like what I'm about to say, but it's the truth. The truth is, we, the fans, are part of Manchester United's problems. Yes, us. Not just the Glazers, not just Ruben Amorim, not just the players on the pitch. We the fans are playing a role in why this club is stuck in the mud. Now before you click away, hear me out. Because what I'm about to say is not hate, it's not disrespect. It's love. Love for this club, love for what Manchester United used to stand for, and frustration with what we have become. If you're a real United fan, stick with me, because this conversation is for you. So please hit that subscribe button and give this video a like, and let's get started. Let's start with the first major problem, our obsession with results. As United fans, we crave wins. 3 points today, and the noise dies down. A last-minute winner, and suddenly we're talking about momentum. Beat City or Liverpool, and it's United are back. But what happens a few weeks later? Reality smacks us in the face. And here's where we go wrong, we force managers into this vicious cycle. We pressure them so much to get results instantly that they forget why they came in the first place. They forget the project, they forget the identity, and they start chasing nothing but results. And when those results eventually stop coming, what do? We turn on them. We go for their heads. Now, don't get it twisted. Results are important, results are necessary. But results without a foundation? That's a recipe for disaster. That's a result today that turns into a nightmare tomorrow. Instead of just chasing results, we need to chase an identity. Build a foundation, build a style, build a culture, and then the results will come naturally. Look at Liverpool this season. They've been grinding out results, sure. But anyone who watches closely can see the cracks. There's an underlying problem in that squad, a lack of balance, defensive problems, and it's starting to catch up with them. 1 defeat, 2 defeats, and suddenly the whole thing looks shaky. Now look at Arsenal. When Arteta came in, they weren't winning. In fact, they were struggling badly. But he stuck to his identity. The results didn't come immediately, but he was building a foundation. Fast forward to now, Arsenal have both identity and results. Yes, they haven't lifted the big trophies yet, but trust me, it's only a matter of time. Because you can see the base, you can see the blueprint. That's what we don't have at Manchester United. We keep jumping from one result-chasing manager to another, never allowing a proper identity to take root. And until we as fans stop demanding instant success and start demanding long-term structure, we'll keep repeating the same nightmare over and over again. Now I am not saying Amorim tactics is the best, but I will get there. Let's move on to the second point, we are not patient enough. Rebuilding is painful. It's not instant. You don't tear a house down and expect a mansion in 2 weeks. You need patience. But here's the catch, patience only works if you've got the right builder. Look around the Premier League. Klopp at Liverpool, when he first came, it wasn't instant success. They had shaky defenses, goalkeeping issues, even finished outside the top 4 at times. But Liverpool fans trusted the process because they believed in Klopp. Arsenal fans, oh, they were crying for Arteta's head at the start. Remember that? Bottom half of the table. Social media was full of Arteta out. But the club backed him, he built slowly, and now they're serious title contenders. But United? We've never had that trust. We didn't trust Mourinho. We didn't trust Ole. We didn't trust Ten Hag. And instead of backing one manager long enough to truly change the DNA, we kept chopping and changing. Now here's the kicker, not every manager deserves time. That's the truth. You can't just give 3 to 4 years to anyone. You need to choose the right man. And this is where we, the fans, get it wrong. We pressured the club into sackings without thinking of the bigger consequences. We demanded instant solutions without realizing we were making the problem worse. So today, we've got Ruben Amorim. And listen, I don't hate the man. I actually like some of what he's trying to do. But let's be real, is he the right man? Does he look like the guy who can truly rebuild this club? Or is he another short-term gamble we fans helped push the club into because of our impatience? Now, here's the third reality: short-term managers only give us short-term happiness. Think back. Mourinho, quick success, quick collapse. Ole, moments of joy, moments of hope, then heartbreak. Ten Hag, trophies in 2 years, fans buzzing, then suddenly everything fell apart. It's like déjà vu. The reason? Because none of these projects had enough time to grow and they were under constant fan pressure. And when managers know fans are only chasing results, what do? They focus on scraping wins instead of building identity. And when the results eventually dry up, there's nothing left to fall back on. No system, no culture, no foundation. Just chaos. That's why we've been in this loop since Sir Alex left. Because we, the fans, can't decide what we want. Do we want instant trophies, or do we want a lasting identity? Do we want pragmatism, or do we want long-term dominance? Until we figure that out, no manager can succeed here. And trust me, even if Guardiola walked in tomorrow, this fan base would still eat him alive the moment the results dipped. And that brings us to Ruben Amorim. Now, this one hurts. Because I actually respect his intention. He's not just chasing results, he wants identity, he wants a style of play. That's what we've been crying for, right? But here's the brutal truth: he's trying to do something right, in the wrong way. The 3-4-2-1 formation. In theory, it's fine. At Sporting, it worked beautifully. With Palace right now, it's working wonders. But at Manchester United? It's a disaster. Why? Because our players don't fit it. Crystal Palace can sit deep, defend with 5, and counter. They've got fast defenders, compact midfielders, and the discipline to play that way. But United? We've got Maguire and De Ligt, slow defenders trying to hold a high line. We've got midfielders who aren't press-resistant, and also we are playing players off their natural position, and instead of adapting, Amorim keeps forcing it. And the opponents? They're not stupid. They figured us out. Let United have the ball, wait for the mistake, then hit them on the counter. Simple. Burnley did it. Brentford did it. City destroyed us with it. Everyone knows how to play us now. So yes, I give Amorim credit for trying to build identity. But he's building the wrong identity for the players we have. It's like trying to build a Ferrari out of tractor parts. It won't work, no matter how much time you give it. And if he doesn't adapt, this will end like every other manager before him. But if he can get the right players to fit this tactics, then that would be the right way to go. We had one good summer, but the truth is one summer isn't enough when you still have players like Maguire, Shaw, Casemiro, and others. So here's the reality check: Manchester United are broken not just because of the Glazers, not just because of poor managers, not just because of clueless players. We are broken because of a culture of impatience. A culture where fans demand wins without asking how those wins are achieved. A culture where identity takes a backseat to instant gratification. We, the fans, have to own our part. We are not innocent in this. Our pressure, our noise, our inconsistency, it bleeds into the club. And until we change, United won't change. So, Manchester United fans, here's the message: the cycle ends when we demand differently. If we keep screaming for wins today and don't care about the bigger picture, we'll keep sacking managers, keep wasting money, keep resetting every 2 years. We need to demand proper football, structure, identity, adaptability. A manager who looks at the players we have and builds around them, not just a manager forcing a system that clearly doesn't fit. If we don't have the defenders for a high line, if we don't have the midfielders to dominate possession, then be flexible. Stop playing 3-4-2-1 against every opponent. Prepare according to the game, according to the opposition. That's what big clubs do. That's what winners do. It's better to build an identity that majority of your players fits into, then the remaining few that doesn't fit will have to leave the club and you replace them strategically. You don't just go to the market to buy players, you buy with a scale of reference, because I can't understand how we didn't sign a midfielder. Because at the end of the day, Manchester United are too big a club to keep living in confusion. We've suffered enough. But the suffering will continue unless we, the fans, change our mindset. So, I'm throwing it to you, do you agree? Are we part of the problem? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this conversation is not just about me ranting. It's about us as a fan base facing reality. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button right now. Smash that like button if you want real, raw Manchester United talk, no sugarcoating, no fake hype. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss another deep dive. This channel is about truth, about passion, about making sure fans see the bigger picture. So stick around, because more is coming. Until then, glory, glory Manchester United.